Hollywood, Richmond's Garden Cemetery, will return with the Pyramid, Memorial Day, and famous residents.
It is so great to be able to bring you this terrific program this evening. This is one of our local productions here at your community idea stations, Hollywood Cemetery. I moved to Richmond 12 years ago and didn't understand why a cemetery named Hollywood was in Richmond. And after watching this program, I learned for the first time where it got its name. After watching this program, I really want to go and stroll through. And I have heard so many people telling me how important Hollywood Cemetery has been to their lives. Family picnics and strolling through and going there during foliage season or the spring. A terrific asset that we have to this community, a terrific asset that we are so happy to bring to you this evening on your community idea stations. If you appreciate what you're seeing tonight, I hope that you will go to the phone and call 1-800-476-8440 and pledge your support. We do have a wonderful thank you gift of the videotape of this program, and you'll hear more about that in just a minute, but your support makes local programming possible, and we hope that you will join folks today. We are going for a goal of 80 calls from members during this program, and you can be the first one or two by calling in now. 1-800-476-8440.
Good evening. My name is Mary Lutz, and I am the Director of Major Gifts here at your Community Idea Station. Thank you for inviting us into your home tonight. We are so excited here in the studio and so proud to bring you this program that was produced right here in Richmond by our own Paul Roberts and his wonderful and talented staff and crew and everyone here. This is the best of what we do. This is what we mean when we talk about being the Community Idea Stations, providing a program that showcases some of the most wonderful aspects of our community. And what better place to start than Hollywood Cemetery? I've been to Hollywood Cemetery. I'll bet you've been, just strolling through on a beautiful spring day, or maybe having a picnic there, jogging along the river. It's a cemetery, yes, but it's absolutely beautiful and very peaceful, and Paul Roberts has captured the most wonderful parts of that Richmond institution right here in front of your eyes. Become a member right now by calling the number on your screen, 1-800-476-8440. Give us a call now. Become part of our public broadcasting family by calling the number on your screen.
How much would you like to play?
Hollywood Cemetery indeed tells you a period in the history of our city.
Rural cemeteries were not designed to be just warehouses for the dead. I mean, they were places for the living.
It's not a typical cemetery. I think more of it as a park where people happen to be buried than a cemetery.
Much of the soul of Richmond is in Hollywood.
We've had a whole bunch of new and renewing members calling in tonight. Why don't you become one of them? Lisa mentioned at the top of the break about the VHS that we have available, and I have it right here in my hand. Here is the VHS of the program you're watching now, Hollywood Cemetery, Richmond's Garden Cemetery, and that can be yours at the $75 membership level, or you can get two for $120. And I want to mention something that is also very special if you use your charge to become a member at the $75 or above level. Not only will you get a copy of this program you're watching now on VHS, but you'll also get, courtesy of the Valentine Richmond History Center, a free 2-ticket walking tour in 2005, and that is a walking tour of Hollywood Cemetery. And really, when Hollywood Cemetery was built, the only way you got around was by horseback, but mostly by walking. So what a wonderful and unique way to see Hollywood Cemetery. And that is at the $75 charge card or above level. So if you want to become a member and you haven't been already, and you're interested in the program, and you want to learn more about Hollywood Cemetery, because there is so much more to know about Hollywood Cemetery that we could possibly bring to you in this past hour, call the number now.
1-800-476-8440. We have about 7 pledges in so far. We're going for a goal of 80 pledges during this program this evening, and we hope that you will be one of those folks. Our overall goal during this membership campaign is $195,000. That is the amount of money that we need to raise during this pledge period in order to continue to bring you terrific programs, and especially to bring you locally produced programs, our own stories being told on your community idea stations. That doesn't happen anywhere except on your community idea stations and except with your support. So if you appreciate it, we hope that you will call in your pledge, whether it's for one of the thank you gifts, the VHS tapes, or whether it's whatever level you choose. The importance is membership. The importance is doing your part and doing what you can to support the programming that you see on your community idea stations. If you appreciate it, we hope you'll do what you can. Call us at 1-800-476-8440.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Member Card! Folks, a warm welcome from Member Card's longtime sidekicks, Dining Benefit, and Benefit of the Month! Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on our stage, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Bed and Breakfast Benefit. Folks, there's more! Please welcome Online Merchant Benefit and Outlet Store Benefit. Let's give Member Card and its gang of benefits a big round of applause.
Okay, everybody knows that Presidents Monroe and Tyler are buried at Hollywood Cemetery, but here are a few facts about Hollywood Cemetery that maybe you didn't know. Did you know that Justice Lewis Powell is buried at Hollywood Cemetery? And when he died, he was so well respected by the Supreme Court that all 9 justices escorted him into Hollywood Cemetery. Douglas Southall Freeman is buried at Hollywood Cemetery. Mary Munford, who is one of the leaders in establishing our state public school system, is buried at Hollywood Cemetery. Louis Skinter, that's a name we all know and love, is buried at Hollywood Cemetery. And William Burke, an Irish school teacher who taught Edgar Allan Poe, is also buried at Hollywood Cemetery. This program provides such a wealth of information in such a beautifully photographed setting. What's not to love about this program? This is the best of what we do here at your community idea stations. Give us a call now. Become a member. 1-800-476-8440.
Hollywood Cemetery indeed tells you a period in the history of our city.
You know, rural cemeteries were not designed to be just warehouses for the dead. I mean, they were places for the living.
It's not a typical cemetery. I think more of it as a park where people happen to be buried than a cemetery.
Much of the soul of Richmond is in Hollywood.
We'll be going back to the program in about a minute, where you'll learn about the often tempestuous relationship between 2 very famous Richmond writers at the time, as well as the real story behind the Iron Dog and whose grave he guards. So before we get back to the program, why not take the opportunity in the next minute that you have to dial 1-800-476-8440 and become one of our new and renewing members. We have a goal tonight of 80 new and renewing members. That's just for this program, and we're well on our way. And with your help, we'll get there. 1-800-476-8440. Become one of our new or renewing members. We do have that VHS incentive we have there for you at the $75 or above level, and that is the program that you're watching now without Lisa, Mary, and I. It's just the program, and it is a wonderful way to capture the essence and beauty of Hollywood Cemetery. So why not pick up the phone, call, and become the newest member right now.
How much would you like to play?